Hi guys. We have to talk to you about a few different things. So we'll start from the very beginning. I was born a poor black girl in the year of 1906, and I shouldn't go that far back. Oh, sorry. All right, fine. So I'm trying to make this a little lighthearted because it sucks. Yeah, a lot of this sucks. So
this whole day has just sucked.
This whole week is nothing. All right, so here's the dealio, guys. We first of all, Viviette as of now is over because Casey and I went to go finish playing it and recording it, and basically we did. And then before the recording was actually done, my computer blue screened and gave me the sad frowny face that Windows gives now. It does. It gives.
I know.
It gives the fucking.
I know it
gives
does.
us a fucking emoji.
I think it's kind of funny, but
it's. I mean, I guess it like makes the situation a little less because it's sad about the situation too. But anyways, so that happened. So we have none of what remains for Viviette. That being said, because Casey's already played it, she doesn't really want to go back to it. But if you guys really want to finish it, I will play it for the channel to pick up where we left off and play. And
I have seen nothing of it, so it'll be fresh to me.
So Devin hasn't seen it anyway, so that's fine. That's firstly. Secondly, so because of that, there's only going to be Heave Ho this coming week. On the topic of Heave Ho, we started to try and record that today. Computer ran into a problem.
Crashed again. And then when we came back in, for some reason, our controllers don't work in that game now. It's not just Steam, because other Steam games work no problem. It's literally just Heave Ho. Nothing has changed in between the 10 minutes that we were playing it before the crash or after. So we don't know what the problem is. It's got to be something specifically with my computer. I have to take a big look at the computer because not only did that happen with Heave Ho, but then also we were like, okay, fuck it. Let's at least record something. So we were just going to play Sonic Mania. We got one episode into Sonic Mania and then the computer crashed again. PC ran into a problem.
Yes.
Frowny face.
Yes. Awesome. Great. So because of that, there's not going to be anything next week because I have to figure this computer problem out. We can't sit here all night while I mess around with my computer. Devin can't sit here all night because he has work very early in the morning tomorrow, earlier than usual. So that being said, or I guess he's at work while you guys are watching this. But and has been for many hours at that point.
6.5 hours.
Yeah. So yeah.
From the point that this is released.
That's not good. So unfortunately, that's the situation that's going on with that kind of stuff. So that's what's going on right now. Hopefully I can get the computer fixed and everything else and fix Heave Ho as well because I would really like to finish that. Like I said, if you want to see the rest of Viviette, let us know. I'll play it and actually get us the good ending because Casey fucked it up and, well, we both kind of fucked it up and couldn't get the good ending.
I was going to say, isn't that a joint effort between you two?
Yeah. Getting the good ending? God, I hope so. I mean, she's going to marry me. But anyways, so...
kidding? That's not a good ending.
Mm-mm. Not even a happy ending. Hey, blowjob. Okay, so that's as far as what's going on right now. On top of that, we figured since we already were making this video, let's talk about something that could be affecting us in the future, and that is COPPA. COPPA, if you don't know, is the Child Online Protection and Privacy Act. Or Privacy and Protection Act. I don't know which way the P's go.
But one of those two.
Either way. It's a great service, or not service. It's a great system in place by the government to basically protect kids online to make sure that they're not being, first of all, used for advertisement purposes, like, basically using them without consent. For like gathering data about like what they do, what they watch, all that kind of shit. This usual stuff that YouTube collects, which is a problem because YouTube collects that, and even though you're supposed to be 13 to be on the site, YouTube itself has acknowledged that that's not the case, even though that's the thing. So because of that, they got a huge fine from the FTC about COPPA. Damn it, you made me say COPPA. Devin called it COPPA by accident. All right. So anyways, let's just keep it going. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. All right.
Well, talk then.
So because of COPPA, and YouTube breaking the laws on it, basically, they got hit with a huge fine of, what was it?
$170 million.
170 mil, which is a lot of money.
And because of that, they put a new thing in place. If you are an uploader yourself, you've probably seen it. If you haven't and you kind of don't really like pay attention to the politics within YouTube and all that kind of stuff, you may not know anything about this. But what's basically happening is now there are two settings on YouTube going into 2020. This is something that's going to affect in 2020. There's two choices. You either A, are making videos for kids, or B, you're making videos for like adults or like general audience, I guess, people over the age of 13. That's the line. Under 13 is for kids, over 13 everybody else, which, you know, is also the way it works in real life. But so the way that works is because of that, people who are labeled as kid channels will no longer receive ad revenue. Not a problem for us. We are not a kid channel in the first place, but even if we were, we don't make ad revenue because nobody watches us. So it doesn't really matter. But if you label yourself as an adult channel, you can still get ad revenue and all that kind of shit. No problem.
Still doesn't affect us.
Still doesn't affect us either way. The biggest problem here is that if you label yourself as an adult channel, but the FTC sees you as a child channel, or vice versa, you can be hit with a fine on each video up to your past 600 videos.
Of $42,000
yes.
per video.
$42,000 per video. And
neither one of us combined could
no,
afford that.
No. So here's the thing. A lot of channels are going to be affected by this. The biggest problem, the biggest people that are very scared about it right now are gaming channels, such as ourselves. You know, we do other stuff here and there, but for the most part, we're primarily a gaming channel. Gaming kind of falls into a weird gray area right now, which has not been strictly defined by the FTC nor by YouTube at this point, as far as us recording this on Sunday, the 24th of November at 4:51. I want to be as specific as possible here. As of recording this, there have still not been any specific statements from either side saying where the line is and what happens to the people like us who are in that gray area. So because of that, if that is not discussed further and clearly laid out by the YouTube team or by the FTC, there's a pretty good chance that the channel not only will stop uploading, but also cease to exist because it works retroactively, and we will have to basically delete our channel so we do not get fined $42,000 per video if the FTC decides that we are indeed making kid videos. Clearly, people watching us know we're not necessarily for kids, except for Katie. She's a bad mother and lets her kids watch this shit. But you know what? That's her decision to make. And that's the point. It's an adult's decision.
Up to the parents.
It is up to the parents' decision to make. However,
or at least that should be the argument.
Exactly. That is the case. However, that's not the way that it is going to work, unfortunately. So because of that, if that is not cleared up, any channel that they say is releasing videos that they think are for children, even though we fucking swear up a storm and shit and, you know, talk about disgustingly adult things, if they see the video and say, well, yeah, but they're playing Mario, that's for kids.
They're playing Minecraft, they're playing Spyro.
Exactly. Then they consider it a kid video, then we get hit with a fine. You know, again, there might be some misunderstanding on our end here as far as the way this is working. A lot of people do not have definitive answers on this. It's really hard right now. You know, everybody's trying to give answers, but the problem is that nobody really knows. And that's honestly the scariest part. It's like, at least if like something happens and you have an answer, that's fine. Like Adpocalypse, that was a whole fucking thing. But at least it was defined. Everybody understood why it was happening and what was happening. This, nobody really has answers as of now. And that's the scariest part of all. So because of that, like I said, unless answers are directly given to us in the form of like, you know, a video or something from the FTC or YouTube themselves, there's a pretty good chance our channel is going to disappear after New Year's. That being said, if you guys really want to keep watching us or something like that, maybe, you know, if enough people actually care about us, we'll do something like on Steam or something.
Not
we'll like,
likely, we don't even care about us.
well, no, of course not. But, you know, so if you really care about us as a channel and you want to keep supporting us and stuff like that, let us know that you actually want to keep watching us.
We could stream once in a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Find a different platform to do something.
That's the hard part, because there's really no other platform right now to do this stuff on unless we go to like, you know, Daily Motion or Pornhub or like, you know what I mean? Like,
dude, hell yeah, Pornhub. Let's do it.
We discussed this today.
Yeah, so it is.
That's a category. We need to do it.
So it's a tricky situation for us right now. We don't know 100% what's going on. We're not trying to present anything that we're saying as factual, as in like definitive statements. We're just trying to say that as of what we understand at the time, this is the way we're looking at it, and it's a risk that we can't take. But up until that point, you're going to just keep getting stuff as long as my computer isn't broken, which is another problem I'm going to solve after we finish this video.
You've got just about a month to fucking fix it.
Yep. So yeah, like I said, let us know. Let me know about Viviette if you want to see that continue to play. Let me know, or let us know, like within the next month or so, that if this happens, that you still want to see us in some capacity. Because the whole point of us doing this channel is for fun. We like to have fun. It's an excuse for Devin and I to meet every week and play games together. Something we haven't gotten to do since high school. So we use this channel as an excuse for that. So yeah. So, I mean, either way, Devin and I were probably still going to be playing games together, whether it's recorded or not. But, this helps. This gives us a real excuse.
A solid footing and schedule.
Yes, exactly. Having a schedule makes us do things even when we might not necessarily want to, because we usually don't regret it afterwards.
No.
We may come here tired and not want to record, but usually by the end we're like, all right, that was a good time.
That was fun.
Exactly. So yep, that's pretty much. This video probably went a little bit longer than I intended to. I think it says like 11 minutes or something on that timer. Can't tell.
Text is too small.
Yeah, it's a little small. I think it says like 11-12 minutes. But so yeah, like I said, just let us know if you want to see Viviette. If you do, we'll finish it between Devin and I. Let us know that if we left YouTube, if you would want us to see us on like Twitch or fucking Mixer or whatever platform, you know what I mean? Just let us know what you think. We don't have a huge amount of subscribers, and we have even less people who actually watch. That's not me calling any of you out for not watching us. If we're not making stuff you don't want to watch, but you want to stay subbed, I totally get it. I understand. But if you have an opinion, just let us know. Just don't be assholes. You know what I mean? Don't be like, your content sucks. I never liked you. I don't know why I'm subbed. Then just why are you here?
Why are you here? Just unsub.
But there's over 150 of you that are subbed to this channel. If you're watching this right now, let us know why you're subbed and what you want to see from us, and why, if you want to keep seeing stuff from us, because that's the thing is,
we'll find a way around it.
Yeah, we'll figure something out if there's enough of a reason to. You know what I mean? I don't want to be screaming into a void. So that's the big thing is I want to make sure there's somebody on the other side of this, because if there's nobody watching me do this nonsense with my hand right now, then there's no point in me filming it.
I scream into an empty void every night I come home from work.
Yep. Well, so yeah, that's it for this video. Like I said, unfortunately, no Viviette. No HEVO next week. So this coming week that you're watching right now, starting today, you've already seen there is going to be HEVO. Hopefully we'll have that problem fixed by next week for us, and it'll be recorded. So hopefully, yeah. So there's going to be a little break, a 1 week break for us, just so we can hopefully get the computer situation sorted out. And yeah, everything else, just if you guys hear anything specifically about COPPA that we haven't heard, feel free to share it with us. Let us know. Like I said, I've seen a lot of videos of people trying to break it down and discuss it and everything else. Very intellectual people. But the problem is that, at the end of the day, it's still a lot of it.
Third party.
A lot of it's third party and based on their interpretation. Interpretation is a very tricky thing when you're dealing with laws.
A legal system.
It's very scary stuff to deal with. So, yeah. So let us know what you think. If you get any other information that you want to pass along to us, feel free to. And hopefully we'll see you guys we'll see you this week. We won't see you next week.
He's off camera, but he's counting on his fingers.
Well,
should get the chalkboard.
Yeah.
Fingers
but yeah, so you got us this week. You won't see us next week. Hopefully we'll be back the following week.
And hopefully we'll stick around for 2020.
Yep, hopefully you'll see us in 2020 some way or another. All right, cool. So we'll see you guys later, and have a great week. And if you're in America, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time with your family and stuff like that, instead of watching us. I mean, granted, we only released one episode on Thanksgiving anyway, so it's 15 minutes. The rest of the day, that's for the family. And don't go Black Friday shopping. I don't want to deal with that. I work retail. We don't like it. Okay, bye. I gotta work fucking 10 hours
Jesus
at a mall.
Christ.
At a mall
that
on Black
sucks.
Friday.